ho. What up, everybody? Welcome to another installment of BrickWall Reviews. I'm Dave, and right now I'm here to give y'all the next installment of the Christmas special review extravaganza, or whatever I'll call it every year. Before I get into it, I want to remind you guys, go ahead, hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, make sure you check out all my other holiday special reviews that I've done this month. So what I'm going to be talking about today is, for those of you who don't know, I talk about holiday specials. The second year I've done it, talk about holiday specials that I grew up with, that I love, that hold a special place in my heart. And tonight, I'm going to be talking about the Powerpuff Girls, the OG Powerpuff Girls, now the one that us 90s kids grew up with. You know what I'm saying? That Powerpuff Girls Christmas special, which is called "'Twas the Fight." The Fight Before Christmas. That's right. I put Dukes up. So this special, it was released in 2003 on Cartoon Network, of course, because the Powerpuff Girls is the Cartoon Network series where, come on, we got Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, three super-powered kick-ass girls who fight crime and save the day. I mean, what else is there to say? If you don't know where the Powerpuff Girls is, come on, where you been? Where you been? How old are you? You're 4? You're 4 years old? Anyway, this special is 44 minutes long. And so it follows a very interesting story that I do like. Princess Morbucks, who is pretty much the classroom rival of the Powerpuff Girls, her entire goal through the series is to be a Powerpuff Girl. That's right, I did the voice. And Christmas time comes around, and so when Princess Morbucks finds out that she's been put on Santa's naughty list, in fact, she's the only one on the naughty list, which is hilarious to me, that she's that bad that she's the only one on the naughty list. And she freaks out. She goes, "Why am I the only one on the naughty list?" Yes, I did the voice again. She does a quick rewrite, resulting with Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup with nothing but coal for Christmas. On top of that, Princess gets the only thing she ever wanted for the holidays: superpowers. Now the girls have to stop Princess Morbucks and make sure that Christmas is safe for children everywhere. So this special obviously, shows the Powerpuff Girls and everything getting ready for Christmas. I mean, it's really simple. And of course you got the Princess Morbucks character, which, again, she's the character in the Powerpuff Girls who wants superpowers. She wants to be part of the Powerpuff Girls. She's like the richest kid in the city of Townsville, probably the world, I think. She's mad rich. She got mad money. She's super spoiled. Anything she asks for, her daddy gets it. She's like, "Daddy, I want a pony." She's like, "Yes, dear. Yes, honey." And the butler is like damn near sick of her ass anyway, which is hilarious. They play that up pretty funny because it's a scene in here when they're riding in the limousine and she's in the back, he's in the front. You got the window that separates them, right? So she's acting like, "Do you think I'm naughty?" I'm gonna keep doing the voice, yes. And he's like, and it rolls the window up, and then she calls him on the phone, and he goes, "I going through tunnel." And she like sticks her head out like, "No, you're not. I'm in the car, dummy." And it's like I said, she's so spoiled that people are just sick of her, but they don't want to piss her off, because they piss her off, then they're probably gonna get fired from a job. She's like one of those rich kids. And like I said, her only thing that she's ever wanted that she can't ever get is to be a Powerpuff Girls. And throughout the series, since her introduction, she's done things like team up with Mojo Jojo, team up with him, team up with Fuzzy Lumpkins, team up with like practically every Powerpuff Girl villain you can imagine. She's had armor built. She's been a major pain in the ass for Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. And so on an individual basis and on team basis, might I add. And so with her being on the naughty list, she gets upset and she sneaks into Santa's workshop. She goes to change it, and all the kids in the world end up getting coal, and she's the only one on the nice list, which is she kind of flips the script. So Bubbles, Blossom, and Buttercup find this out. Bubbles being the first one to find out, she's like, "Wait, I'm a Powerpuff Girl. How the hell did I get coal in my stocking?" And so that's when they all go and they find out it was Morbucks that did it, because and the only reason they find out is hilarious to me, because it's like, "Wait, you got superpowers? Bitch, you lying. Hold up. We got to go to Santa. I know you done did something now." So they go up to Santa's workshop, and this is where the special really gets its name, The Fight Before Christmas. Because when I say this, mind you, Powerpuff Girls is already an action-packed show to begin with. But when they are flying to the North Pole and just trying to get there first, trying to beat each other there and everything. Powerpuff Girls versus Morebucks, a race to the North Pole from Townsville. Man, they was beating each other's behinds on that flight. I mean, whoo, they was tearing each other up. Like, Morebucks having her powers the first time we see her with these powers, I believe. And she's doing pretty good with them. We already know the OGs, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup are going to go ham on her anyway. Man, I mean, if y'all look at the thumbnail, that's the part where Princess grabbed Blossom by the hair and like threw her back. That shit was insane. And so, I mean, it's not really a whole bunch to this special, mind you. Like, it's 44 minutes, but you just getting extended fights. Like them going to the North Pole is really like a big chunk of the episode. And it's fun. It's really fun to watch. And when they get there, it has one of my favorite Santa jokes when he goes, "'Cause I'm Santa Claus. Check it." And it's like out of the blue, he just goes, "Check it." And I'm like, okay, why'd you get all hip hop on us, Santa? Why? But of course they are able to tell Santa what happened and everything, and get everything sorted out, and all the kids, everyone, the day is saved. It was really simple, no deep dive, no long thing about it. So, wow, that sounds like a simple special. Why is it something that stuck near and dear to you? Why is it something that you watch? Why did you decide to talk to us about it? Mainly just because, like I said, this is an action-packed holiday special. This is something, I don't know. I always liked the Powerpuff Girls when I was growing up. This is one of my favorite cartoons. Me and my cousin will tell you, we sat there and quoted Powerpuff Girls. Like, Powerpuff Girls was a show that transcended just being for girls. It was for anyone who liked to see action. And every episode of the Powerpuff Girls, the OG series now, I don't know about that new one where they had all the kids twerking and shit. I don't know about that. But the OG Powerpuff Girls, man, anytime you turned that on, you was going to see someone throwing hands, and they used to beat the life out of people. Like, it was cool. It was hardcore. So, like I said, my favorite part, like, yeah, they have good jokes in here and everything. Like, the Powerpuff Girls has always been funny at the core, but the action, like I said, that action, man, I love it. I love it to death. I love the action. I love the storyline utilizing Princess Morebucks that way. That always was pretty cool. It always made sense to me. This is just something, like I said, like, when you're a kid growing up, you watching these Christmas specials, and this is one that just was like, wow, like they kind of went all out for this one. They did what they needed to do, and they gave us an entertaining story that isn't just like, oh, it's Christmas time, and oh, Christmas has been ruined, and oh, we have to give and not receive, and all. No, it's like, yo, listen, we got to get her ass now. I don't know. It was just really, I love the action in it. I like, there's bits with Professor Utonium that I like, because instead of the girls being excited for waking up early on Christmas, he's excited. He's like, "Oh, girls, wake up, wake up, wake up." They're like, "Go back to bed. We're tired." He's like, "Okay." He's just like moping back to his room. Then they're like, "Oh, shoot, wake up. It's Christmas, it's Christmas, it's Christmas." So, like, it's really cool, seeing them, they do their scene where they're setting up for Christmas, so they use their powers to set the lights, make the cookies, make the milk, put the star on top of the tree. I mean, it's just a really good time for Powerpuff Girls, and this being one of the only pieces of Powerpuff Girls media that you would see sometimes. Like, you will go a whole year without seeing Powerpuff Girls on Boomerang or on Cartoon Network, but as soon as the holidays rolled around, even on the main Cartoon Network channel, you would see this episode during the holidays. And the holiday time was like when you would, you get to live in that nostalgia for all those cartoons that you grew up on as a 90s kid. And so this was always one where it's like, yo, I can't wait till they play that one, because it's like, it's just being able to dive back into the world of the Powerpuff Girls is always a fun time. It's always entertaining. And this Christmas special is nothing short of that. I had a great time watching it. I think a lot of people enjoyed this special as well. I know it had DVD releases. It was directed by Craig McCracken and Lauren Faust. I mean, what else can I say? Is there anything else I can say about it? Nah, there's really nothing. No more interesting information I can really find on. I mean, it's a great episode. That's all I can say. You can find it now on Amazon Prime if you have a Prime Video subscription, or you can find it where I watched it at on HBO Max as part of the Powerpuff. Just make sure you're picking the original Powerpuff Girl run, though. You pick that new one, I don't know they have a Christmas special, but I have no interest in watching that show. I mean, I've seen a few episodes. It was something that made me laugh, and some it was just on in the background. But that's beyond my time. Okay, so this here though, the Powerpuff Girls, the fight before Christmas, definitely give it a watch. I mean, I give it overall, I give it about 3.5 out of 5 stars. Like I said, it's fun, it's enjoyable, it's not heavy-handed, and the action is really, really great. Yeah, and it does. Like I said, I'm reviewing this because it does stand up with some of the Christmas specials from my childhood that I do enjoy watching. So that's all I have to say, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Stay tuned for the channel. I'm going to get some. I'm going to try to get a couple more reviews out before Christmas, and make sure you guys tune into the podcast. Life's Brick Wall only on Twitch. And yeah, next year we got some more exciting things coming up. So just stay tuned to the channel. But until then, everyone, stay easy, stay breezy, stay holly, stay jolly, and peace out. I'm out.